hour to catch up on the week's worth of The View, One Life to Live in General Hospital.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Only at abc.com/daytime.
Johnny, what time is it?
It's 2 minutes later than it was 2 minutes ago. Now, can a man read his newspaper in peace?
Okay, I'm sorry to bother you. I know I'm being an awful irritation, but it's very late and I'm worried about Pat.
Look, I told you he went off somewhere with Frank. Now, may I suggest to you that the Ryan boys have survived in each other's company for years and years. And I see no reason to believe they're not going to continue together in good health for years and years to come.
Yeah, Johnny, I'm counting on him, though, okay? And I don't know where he went. Frank is probably telling him awful things about me.
Now, listen, young lady, as Maeve would say, never trouble till trouble troubles you. Now, look, sweetheart, they'll be back. If Pat said he was going to come back and look at your trousseau, that's what he'll do.
Johnny, what if he went to see her?
Can you make it?
I made up the front steps, didn't I?
Just barely. Why don't you do us both a favor and sit down? I can't take the suspense any longer.
Good idea. Thanks.
You know, I ought to know better, but I'm glad to see you. The question is, have you had so much to drink that you're seeing two of me?
Oh, Faith, it wasn't even my fault.
Suppose you'd expect me to believe that some mysterious stranger took you in an iron grip and poured liquor down your throat, right?
No, it was a very well-known public figure, Brother Frank, armed with a positively lethal bottle of plum wine.
And you were too weak to resist.
It's no way to explain, really. I didn't want to be where I was. And I couldn't be where I wanted to be. So, we went to Lem's, and a little bit of wine went a long way.
You look so tired, you ought to be in bed. This isn't like you, Pat.
Yeah, maybe that's why I did it. Didn't like being myself.
Why did you come here?
Have you ever reached a point in your life where you thought you were making an awful mistake?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, that's where I am. On the verge of a whopper.
Is there any particular mistake you have in mind?
Delia. She's built her life around me like a cage. She wants me, she needs me, I know that, and I respond to it. My child she's carrying is a perfect reminder that when all else fails, she's got a claim on me. I'm her future. I'm her present, too, I guess. Doesn't seem to be any way out of it. And yet, I'm still afraid to marry her.
Is that the plum wine talking? Or Pat?
It's me.
Then you've just said the most sensible thing you've said in weeks.
You think so?
I know.
Look, what if I were to say to you, let's just go to Maryland or someplace tonight, and just take off and run? Would you go with me? Would you marry me?
They were together until someone got in their way.
John will never know that he really is.
This week,
We're a family. It's my son's father.
while one man holds on to a life he stole,
Will you marry me?
John does the unexpected.
What is it you're trying to tell me?
I still love you.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
The Chew, a new kind of daytime talk show where everybody brings something different to the table.
The Chew will be a very interesting daily take about food.
It's going to be a show that centers around family, fun.
With expert advice, the latest trends, and useful tips you can use at home. So treat yourself to something new and delicious every day.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us. Join us.
At the table.
Join The Chew weekdays. Premieres Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I going to lose this weight? eDiets Meal Delivery from eDiets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG, no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to eDiets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals, not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great. All the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds.
94 pounds. Along the way, eDiets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care.
Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Millions of people have turned eDiets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to eDiets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives.
My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
eDiets has changed my life forever.
Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right, 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit eDiets.com now.
Coming!
Hi.
Well, aren't you a sight?
Well, if you think I'm under the weather, you ought to see Brother Pat.
Ah, painting the town, were you both?
Well, a corner of it, anyway. He's in terrible shape.
Well, I'm glad you knew when to stop.
Oh, yes, indeedy. I'm sober as a judge, and I brought you these.
Oh, Frank, they're,
Awful. I know. Well, according to my slightly blurred vision, they looked all right when I stopped at the vendor by the subway. But he was so terrifically pleased when he made the sale, I should have known something was wrong. Sorry.
Thanks anyway.
But it's the thought that counts, right?
And the donor.
Well, they're a sad and, I'm afraid, a rather inadequate expression of my regret for the way I behaved the last time we saw each other. But you see, the influence of a third person who shall go unnamed sometimes makes me say things that I shouldn't. I promise never to do it again.
Good.
Are you alone?
Uh-huh.
Good. Because I don't get nearly enough of you all to myself. May I have another one of those, please?
By all means.
You are so beautiful. Don't misunderstand me. It's not the first time I've noticed. But the closeness, well, it makes it all the more intense.
The closer the better, as far as I'm concerned.
My words, exactly. Do you realize how long it's been since we've been alone together like this?
It seems like ages, and we have ages of catching up to do.
Oh, but I have all the time in the world, and I'm going to relax and enjoy it for a change. Because you know who is nowhere nearby.
Now, you want to try for 3? Yeah. Hey, Buck.
Are you working late, or is this recreation?
Oh, a little of both, I guess. I've been at my desk all evening.
Yeah, that new schedule you've worked out is really tough, you know.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, but it's the best I can do. Hey, it's tough on me, too, you know. Started to feel a little bit dizzy, so I thought I'd come over and pay Sweet Edmund a visit.
Oh, he's looking good.
Yeah, he really is, isn't he?
Yeah, he really showed his stuff under a lot of pressure. Especially for such a little guy, huh?
Well, what do you expect? It's, started to say it's in the genes. Hey, listen, I need to talk to you, but this really isn't the right place. If you have a minute, could you come into my office?
Yeah, sure.
Nurse? See you later, pal. Hang in. I'll tell you, Bucky, it is driving me crazy. I mean, I gotta know one way or another. Is Edmund my son or isn't he? And I can't think of any way to get a blood sample from Jillian.
Yeah, well, that is a problem, you know. Have you ever thought of biting her on the ear?
A very attractive possibility, Buck, but remember, I'm a responsible surgeon. I'm not supposed to be carnivorous.
You know, maybe you ought to try something, you know, really way out.
What's that?
Well, go to a costume store, see? You know, one of those places where you get fixed up for Halloween, and rent a long black cape and a pair of wax fangs. Then, lo and behold, allow me to introduce myself. I am Count Seneca, driven from my otherwise peaceful hospital by mobs of angry, overworked doctors. I prowl the lonely streets at night in search of Jillian. Oh, my sweet Jillian, come to me. Do not fear. Enter into the shadows. Ooh, what a long, lovely white neck you have. Let me kiss it. Oh, love. Wow. And you got it.
Oh, my. No, that's really very imaginative, Bucky, but I don't think it's going to work for me. See, and I thought you'd help me.
Oh, I don't know, Seneca. I mean, if it beats me, I've given you my very best suggestion, you know. Are you absolutely sure you can't turn into a bat?
I mean it. I'm serious. Will you marry me tonight?
No, Pat.
It was your idea once, remember, that we could solve all our problems by running away and getting married.
I know. I've changed my mind. I don't think it would solve anything now. Oh, don't look so sad. Last time you turned me down and I survived.
Should have known better.
If it were anyone else but Delia, I'd...
You'd what?
If I thought that a wedding was all that it would take to solve our problems and eliminate Delia from our lives, I'd do it in a second. I'd marry you this very second, tonight, anytime. There's nothing I'd like better than to surprise Delia with an accomplished fact. She wouldn't know what hit her. And I'd do it. But I can't. Because Delia's only half of the problem. The other half is you.
How do you mean that?
You need her to need you, and you need that more than you want me, and I won't spend the rest of my life competing with that. I couldn't stand it. You aren't free of her. And running away with the courage of a bottle of plum wine won't change that. You're addicted to Delia, and And I, for one, am finally prepared to admit it.
It isn't true.
It is. You admit it, Pat. Sometimes I think that Delia will be able to get along without you better than you could without her. She's clever, she's adaptable. I always said that she wouldn't waste much time in finding someone to take care of her, but who could you find to need you as much? Not me. I want you, yes. A lot. But desperately, no.
I want you. Faith, all this analysis is just clouding the issue. Now, you're missing the point. I love you. And I came here with a specific proposition, something that would cut through all this nonsense. Now, I repeat, will you come away and marry me?
No.
I guess I better go.
Maybe you should.
I hoped,
I know.
Thanks for the coffee.
Did it make you feel any better?
Sober, anyway.
Well, maybe the night air will help you a little bit.
Maybe. I don't want to be needed all the time.
Then marrying Delia isn't the answer, is it?
Johnny, please.
Now, why can't you do it yourself?
I couldn't. What if Faith gets on the phone?
And surely she will be in her own home. What am I supposed to say to her?
Okay, you say that you're looking for Pat. You say the hospital called and they're desperately trying to find him, and she'll tell you if he's there.
Oh, yeah? Well, it's none of my business where he is.
Johnny, Faith hates me, and I really don't feel like talking to her. See, she doesn't seem to understand. It's not my fault that Pat loves me. Now, he's a wonderful man, and I love him very much. Johnny, where did he go? What am I going to do if anything happened to him? I'll just die. I really will.
We've had enough talk like that around here.
Well, maybe you'll call, or else I'm going to go out of my...
All right. I will call her if it'll just shut you up. Okay. Now, please. Oh, thank heavens you're home. She's gone half out of her mind.
What do you want?
I just want to get married.
It's the wedding everyone's been waiting for.
You look amazing.
Do you take this woman to be your wife?
With an unexpected guest.
May I have this dance?
Franco returns. Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Serious side effects have been linked to surgical mesh implants used to repair pelvic organ prolapse and stress urinary incontinence. Complications include infection, pain, urinary problems, bowel and bladder perforation, scarring, and additional surgeries. If you or a loved one develops serious complications after vaginal mesh implant surgery, you may be entitled to money damages. Call James Rolshouse & Associates toll-free at 1-800-943-LAW-1. That's 1-800-943-LAW-1.
Hot fudge sundae.
New wild strawberry?
Over 25 flavors of Kellogg's Pop-Tarts. And they're all for fun and fun for all. Pop-Tarts, made for fun.
Once Upon a Time. Sundays this fall on ABC.
That's not that I don't appreciate your humor, Bucky, but in the end, I still have to find out if Edmund's my son or not. I mean, I can't get him out of my head. Every now and then, my thoughts automatically run to that tiny baby struggling for life in the car on the way to the hospital. Look, it may turn out Edmund is not my son, but I'll tell you one thing. I know I belong to him.
Oh, man, it's obvious how you feel about him. I can see it the way you look at him. It's on your face when you talk about him.
I love him, Bucky. I love his mother, too. You know, it really could be quite simple. What? Well, Jill has to go to Bill Wolf for a 6-week checkup. He's going to take blood then as a matter of course. I could send down to the lab, ask them, you know, to give me a sample.
What, will you know when she sees Bill?
Well, no, but it would be perfectly acceptable for me to find out when her appointment is.
Well, I guess I'd just about do it, wouldn't it, Seneca?
Yeah, except that means I'd have to wait for another couple of weeks.
And if Frank is Edmund's father, you'd want to know it now.
That's about it. I do not want him responsible for that baby. Any more than I can accept him marrying Jillian.
Seneca, you may not have that choice, man.
Sensational.
You took the word right out of my mouth.
Oh, this is so much better than arguing, isn't it?
You bet. I just wish we could arrange to have more time together alone like this.
Well, I'm afraid that's not possible in the immediate future. Edmund's coming home tomorrow.
Well, I'm glad for Edmund. But that means that you'll be having periodic visits from his father, right?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
You know, the more I think of it, the more I'm convinced that getting out of town, putting distance between us and Seneca is the best answer. And I have more news to relate about this one.
You spoke to Dave Feldman again.
Yes. And the fact that no one is running against me in the primary for the council seat seems to impress everyone. Dave feels, honestly, that I have a good shot at Congress next year. And he wants us to start putting the new team, the old team, together in a new way now. And I want you involved right from the very start. What do you say?
Nothing would please me more.
Good. Dave's arranged to have a meeting next week with the district leaders and the money people, and I think it's really important that you be there as well.
Even though we aren't married yet, I am a stable fact in your life, not a potential or secret scandal.
Exactly.
I'll be there.
You're going to be the most important person on that staff, and for more than one reason.
It's an honor and a pleasure, Councilman. Oh, Frank, it's gonna be just like the old days.
Oh, better. I love making a fresh start. And in a way, this meeting next week represents a beginning. For me, and for us.
We've already begun.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet. Hop on over to SoapNet to catch the latest Genoa City drama.
This is going to be very, very good.
The Young and the Restless, tonight at 7 on SoapNet.
They were together until someone got in their way.
John will never know that he really is.
This week,
We're a family. It's my son's father.
while one man holds on to a life he stole,
Will you marry me?
John does the unexpected.
What is it you're trying to tell me?
I still love you.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Road trip.
Now? Crest White Strips 2-Hour Express. In just 2 hours, you can have a noticeably whiter smile that lasts for months.
Hi.
Hi. 2-Hour White Strips from Crest. Life opens up when you do.
Just one Philips Colon Health Probiotic Cap a day helps defend against occasional constipation, diarrhea, gas, and bloating. With 3 strains of good bacteria to help balance your colon.
You had me at probiotic.
Philips Colon Health.
Now you won't believe your eyes. Introducing the Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer from Maybelline, New York. Our precise applicator and active formula instantly micro-erase dark circles, puffiness, fine lines. It's genius. New Eraser Dark Circles, only from Maybelline.
I wanted to look great. Benadryl helped me lose 50
50 pounds. I lost 31 pounds.
I lost 40 pounds.
And I lost an incredible 37 pounds.
Lose weight and look great with Zenadrin.
These are the walkers.
Let's go do what walkers do best.
Get drunk? They're never afraid to speak their minds.
Can you get out of the way so I can be with a brother I actually like?
But when dealing with family...
Hello, Mom. Hi, how are you? I can't talk right now. Bye.
Wait, oh.
Silence can speak louder than words.
Never, ever speak of this again.
Kevin, I
Brothers and Sisters. Moving in Monday, September 26, weekdays at 5 and 6 on SoapNet.
Want more of your favorite ABC daytime shows?
Just tell me.
Log on to abc.com/daytime to check out The View, The Chew, One Life to Live, and General Hospital.
You're gonna have to trust me on this.
Watch videos or full episodes.
It's kind of exciting.
Get exclusive sneak peeks. Learn about the co-hosts. Go behind the scenes.
I accidentally threw away my other shoe.
Connect with other fans and get great tips you can use.
I always buy tools for the kitchen that have more than one use.
I like it. Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
No one understands motherhood better than the women of The View.
Being a mother requires a sense of humor.
It has certainly prepared me in the art of negotiation.
Have you ever debated a 2-year-old?
I sometimes feel like the mother hen on the show.
It's not like having a pet.
I have to make sure that they don't kill each other.
That's what parenthood is, and motherhood especially.
I have used timeouts on the show.
It's a mom's view.
It's the mother of all shows.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
Here now, it's okay, Dee.
I'm so glad to see you.
And so am I.
Patty, where have you been?
Out.
Yeah, I know you were out, but what were you doing?
I had a drink with Frank.
Just one?
No, several.
I told you there was nothing to worry about.
See, but I've been waiting for you. I mean, that's as bad as desertion. You leave me here all alone. I didn't know where
Dee,
you
you
were.
weren't alone. You were with Da. And Mother, too, if you wanted.
Yeah, but she says it's not the same thing.
I'm sorry. I am just very exhausted. I lost track of the time.
Yeah, but what were you doing? I mean, how many drinks did you really have?
To tell you the truth, I didn't count.
Yeah, because it took quite a lot of time, you know.
Dee, come on. I took a walk to clear my head. Okay? Now, I know that I left you alone all evening, and I said that I apologize.
Okay, I'm really sorry. You know, sometimes I think I'm really going insane. I mean, Johnny will tell you, I wanted him to make a phone call for me.
And I told you there was no cause for concern.
See, I thought you were with Faith.
Look, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go down and mind the store, huh?
Johnny, thank you so much for keeping me company.
My pleasure.
Okay. Wait till I show you what I bought. Want to see?
I don't think you understand, Dee. I'm incredibly tired, and I gotta get up at 6 o'clock for duty tomorrow.
Yeah, but you're here, and see, I miss you so much because I bought all these wonderful things. Want to see them?
Do I have any choice?
Okay. What's this?
You tell me.
It's a blouse, okay? And then here, wait a minute. Okay, and a skirt, and a sweater jacket. So this makes up a suit. It's all part of my trousseau.
Very pretty.
Thank you. Makes me feel very good when you tell me I'm beautiful. You do think so, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Could you just show me a little bit? Hold me, please. Patty, hold me tighter.
Like this?
I get so scared sometimes. I got scared when you didn't come home. I don't know what I thought. I don't know. Sometimes my mind just goes crazy.
No, it's okay. You don't have anything to worry about.
Okay, well, I'm so excited about the apartment. It's going to be the perfect place for us.
Good.
And I really can't wait till we move in. When are we going to set the wedding date?
The thing is, I'm having trouble getting a day off.
Oh, yeah, well, any time is okay. I mean, even the night. Please?
I'll talk to Clem again. I'll give it another try.
You know, you make me very happy.
Family always comes first in Pine Valley. But how far will the residents go to protect their loved ones? Catch up on all the drama with a new episode of All My Children. Weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.